So we're going to get started for lesson?
Let's start now. Let's start now.
Oh.
Kind of close. Already, yep.
Dear Heavenly Father, as we come to another Shabbat, Heavenly Father, to get close to you, to learn your name, Heavenly Father, to edify your name. Heavenly Father, teach us, send a ruach upon all of us, Heavenly Father, and bless us, Heavenly Father, with your truth, Heavenly Father, according to the way you give it, not according to the way you receive, according to the way you want us to know your heavenly name. Bless us today on the Sabbath day, on the Shabbat. Shalom. Like we did, we're going to edify and bring out our Father's name according to the Bible. Like I said, what happened is we've been following man tradition and man style for years, and they gave us even that we, I'm going to say Israelites, even though we know who we are now, we still follow their doctrine. They still lead us in the wrong direction. I mean, it's truth and lie in every Bible, every book. Every book you read, it's lying and it's truth in it. Lying and it's truth in it. We got to learn how to follow what he says in the Bible. Our Father has power in the Bible with his word in the Bible. So we read the Bible, we got to go by what he said, not what man said. God gave us this right here. This was one topic God did. The world gave us Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. This right here is not our Father's name, but the world gave this to every so-called church, every Israelite, everybody have the same name. But that's what they gave us, saying this is his name. So when we break it down, I broke it down. And I went to my brother. Because last week we had Yeshua, Yahweh, we had all these names. But yeah, all those names can't come out of this one Hebrew name. You get like 5 names out of this one Hebrew name. Right here, that Vav. The V is the main name in that Vav. So therefore, really, this is Jehovah, which is a pagan god. So we go by this right here, what man gave us. We're always going to call on a false god. Always, because this is what man gave us. Now we got to know, don't accept what man gave us anymore and go by what our Father gave us that's in this Holy Scripture. Now we have to go on back to the Bible. We have to learn what these mean, what they're saying, what they're talking to us. If we accept them because we don't know Hebrew, so therefore we go by what man say, okay, that's our Father's name. That's where we err at. Even in Hebrew, we need to learn Hebrew, the basics of Hebrew, to get an understanding of what is his name. Let me get an understanding of his name. I told the sister last night, but I want to a quick little, because it's called alphabet. I feel called alphabet. Let me see if I can see this. It's going to be like probably not even 2 minutes. So,
Hi, I'm Tracy Rich from Judaism 101, jewfaq.org. Today we're going to do a quick overview of the Hebrew alphabet, just the names of each letter and how the letter is pronounced. If you'd like to try to read Hebrew, remember that Hebrew is written from right to left, not left to right as English is. Let's get started. Aleph, which is silent, or some would say, makes the sound before the A in apple. Aleph. Bet, which is pronounced B as in boy, or V as in victory. Native speakers know which way to pronounce it, just as we know how to pronounce the C's in circus. But in texts written for non-natives, like Hebrew English prayer books or Bibles, you'll find a dot inside the bet when it's pronounced B, and no dot when it's pronounced V. This dot is not found in texts that are written for people fluent in Hebrew. Bet. Gimel is pronounced G as in good, never like in general, always like in good. Like most letters, it's pronounced the same whether there's a dot inside or not. Gimel. Dalet is pronounced like the D in door. Dalet. Hey is pronounced like the H in hello. Like H in English, it's silent at the end of words. Hey. Vav can be pronounced like the V in victory, the O in home, or the U in moon, which is usually transliterated as U. If there are no dots, it's pronounced V as in victory. If it has a dot on top, it's usually pronounced O as in home, but if the letter before it has a vowel of its own, then it does double duty, both V and O, pronounced vo. If it has a dot in the middle, it's usually pronounced U as in moon, but if the letter before it has a vowel of its own, then it's pronounced V, as in victory. Remember, those dots are only found in texts for non-natives. Vav. Zion is pronounced Z as in zebra. Zion. Chet is pronounced ch, a throat-clearing noise that doesn't occur in English. It's like in ach in German, or loch in Scottish. Chet. Tet is pronounced T as in tango. Tet. Yud is pronounced Y as in yellow. Sometimes yud is part of the preceding vowel and is not pronounced at all. You can tell because it doesn't have a vowel of its own. But vowels, like dots, are not found in texts written for native speakers of Hebrew. Yud. Kaf sounds like the K in kangaroo, or the ch sound that chet makes. If there's a dot, it makes the K sound. If there's no dot, it's the ch sound. Kaf is written differently when it appears at the end of a word. There are 5 letters in Hebrew that have a special form for the end of a word. Final kaf almost never has a dot in it, so it's almost always pronounced ch, kaf, and final kaf. Lamed is pronounced L as in lucky. Lamed. Mem is pronounced M as in Mary. Mem is another letter that has a special final form. This is the final form of mem. Mem and final mem. Nun is pronounced N as in November. Nun is another letter that has a special final form. This is final nun. Nun and final nun. Samech makes an S sound as in Sahara. Samech. Ayin is silent like the letter Aleph. Ayin. Pe makes the sound of P as in pear, or F as in fox. If Pe has a dot inside, it makes the P sound. If there's no dot, it makes the F sound. Pe also has a special final form. Final Pe almost never has a dot inside, so it's almost always pronounced with the F sound. Pe and final Pe. Tzadi makes a TS sound like at the end of the word pants or nuts. Tzadi has a special final form, tzadi, and final tzadi. Kuf makes a sound like the K in kangaroo. It's sometimes transliterated as a Q to distinguish it from kaf, which also makes a K sound, and also because it comes from the same source as the letter Q in English. Kuf. Reish makes an R sound. Now most Americans pronounce it like the R in road, but Israelis pronounce it as more of a guttural sound. Reish. Shin makes an SH sound, as in show, or an S sound, as in so. When the dot is over the right branch, it makes the SH sound. When it's over the left branch, it makes the S sound. Shin. The last letter of the Hebrew alphabet is Tav, which makes a T sound, as in tango. Now some older Jews and Orthodox Jews will pronounce this letter as an S sound if it doesn't have a dot inside, but most people pronounce it as T.
First is spelled in Hebrew. I got to school Jeremiah 45:26.
Wait, it's a little bit hard to get that information.
Well, I just did a quick review of the Hebrew after that. So when I start doing this, you're going to have a good understanding of what these letters mean.
I see anything about shed and stuff, but wait, what type of Hebrew is it? Is it the Hebrew they speak over there, or is it?
That's the original Hebrew.
Oh.
Original Hebrew. Jeremiah 45:26.
It's Isaiah.
No, Jeremiah 45. Yeah, 45:26. The scripture is going to let you know who. We blame everybody for us not knowing the Father's name, but this scripture is going to show you why we don't know His name, why it's so confusing, why it's so hard to receive it.
You said 45 and 26?
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Wait. I'm at chapter 45, but
Yeah,
it's
26.
only, but,
You know, verse 26.
yeah, that's what I'm like.
Jeremiah
Mm-hmm.
40.
Yeah,
44.
35.
44, 26.
Okay. There we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
What it say?
Therefore,
There you go. There you go. My bad.
44 and what?
Yeah, Jeremiah 44:26. at it.
Yeah, wait.
See me the Bible? Yeah, Bible. Yeah, man, 44:26, start right there. But like I said, everybody, we know that everybody that's stolen our name, they changed our name. But now we want to see why and who made this happen, who spoke this word that it happened. This is why it's so hard for us to grasp our name and get it back. Jeremiah 44:26.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Said, therefore, hear ye the words of Yah, all Judah that dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, says Yah, that my name shall no more be named in the mouth of any man of Judah in all the land of Egypt, saying, Yah liveth.
Now we know who, this is our Father saying this. His name will be no more named in the mouth of Judah. Keep reading, brother. 27.
27. Behold, I will watch over them for evil, and not for good, and all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine, until there be an end of them. Yet a small number that escape the sword shall return out of the land of Egypt into the land of Judah. And all the remnant of Judah that are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall know whose words shall stand mine or theirs. And this shall be a sign unto you, saith Yah, that I will punish you in this place, that you may know that my name shall surely stand against you for evil. Thus says Yah, behold, I will give Pharaoh, Hophra, king of Egypt, into the hand of the enemies, into the hand of them that seek his life, as I gave Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the hands of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, his enemy that sought his life.
Okay, listen to what 28 says. And you shall know whose words shall stand, mine and theirs on. When our Father speaks something, it always going to happen. When he said his name is no more been our mouth, he spoke that at verse 26. That's why it's so hard for us to grasp his name. The other one, yes, they changed the name, but he spoke it, so it had to happen. It was going to happen. So he prophesied that was going to happen. Now we understand who spoke these words and why we don't know our Father's name. Now let's go to Exodus 3:11. Exodus 3:11.
Do you want me to read? Okay.
Everybody done?
Yep.
All right. Exodus 3:11. And Moses said unto Yah, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he says, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee, when thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt. Yea, shall serve Yah upon this mountain. And Moses said unto Yah, behold, when I come into the children of Israel and say unto them, Yah of your fathers has sent me unto you, that they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them?
Stop right there. Now you know that Moses don't know the Father's name, so he asked him his name. So our Father's going to give Moses the name. Moses actually, he probably called him Almighty. And that's what Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob probably know him as Almighty. He was not known as his name yet. Now our Father finna give Moshe his name. Keep reading, brother, 14.
And Yah said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, has sent me unto you.
Stop right there. Now he broke it down. He said, I am that I am has sent him, right? That's his name. So we know right here, this is his English name. We also have his Hebrew name now. This is his English name, but he said, I am has sent you. So therefore he didn't say he was I am that I am. He said, I am, as one I am. Not two I ams, one I am. Read again, brother 14.
Says, and Yah said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shall thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, has sent me unto you.
Okay, keep reading.
And Yah said moreover unto Moses, thus shall thou say unto the children of Israel, Yah of your fathers, the Yah of Abraham, the Yah of Isaac, the Yah of Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial to all generations.
Stop right there. He said, this is my name forever. What? I am. That I am is my name forever through all generations. He breaks it down right here, his name right here. His name is I am, that I am, which is mean ASHER, Ahiyah. That's what that means. Right here it's in the English. I am that I am. This is what it means. Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. So this is his name. Now we go farther than this right here, because he spoke, remember earlier when he said his word gonna stand. So therefore now his word stand according to his name. He said, this is my name forever through all generations. Now how can we get another name besides I am that I am? How we error was because Ben always told us as a Christian, as this and that was a title. I actually thought it was a title. That's why I listened to Yo Hey Vav Hey. I received that, but now I know this is not a title, this is his actual name. His name is I am that I am in Hebrew. Aisha is Yo Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah. And Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah means beginning and forever. That's what Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah means. This is our Father's name. Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah.
Yeah, but if it's that, then why can't it be I am that I am?
I am that I am in regular English is Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah. This is it in English. I am that I am. That's what that means. But in Hebrew, that's how you say it. Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah. That's the beginning and the end and forever. That's his name. Because right here it's written in English, this is right. I am that I am is his name. When you interpret that in Hebrew, that's his name. That's what that says.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be different if it was I am?
Nah, no, I am is it.
Because that says something else.
No, this is his
It
name.
says,
Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah, that's his name. And that's why I showed you these symbol right here. I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break down this to break his name down in this right here. That's why I showed you the video, because I'm gonna actually break it down in this. How his name gets spelled. I'm gonna break it down with the Hebrew words. You get what I'm saying?
no, it's,
Well, let me keep on. I'm gonna break it down with the Hebrew, with the Hebrew letters. I'm gonna break his name down to this. In Hebrew, from the Bible, from this Bible right here.
okay.
All right. We'll read that.
Verse 15, Exodus
15.
3 and 15.
Okay. Now go back up to read 15 all the way to the end again. Read 15.
Yah said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, Yah of your fathers, the Yah of Abraham, the Yah of Isaac, the Yah of Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is my name forever. This is my memorial to all generations.
Okay, again. Now he's saying this is my name forever, for all generations. What name did he give Moshe? I am that I am. That's the name he gave. He didn't give him no other name. So the name go all the way back up to the name he gave him. Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah, which is I am that I am. So that's the only name he gave him. So if you leave this scripture right here and you give him another name, you're violating his name, because that's not the name our Father gave us. It's right here in the scripture, right here, his name that he gave Moshe to give to the children of Israel. Okay, now let's go to Exodus 5:23. Exodus 5:23.
Exodus 5:23.
Mm-hmm.
It says, for since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, has done evil to this people, neither hast thou delivered thy people at all.
Okay, Moshe tell him again, I spoke to Pharaoh in your name. So a name was already given to him, right? Which is I am that I am, in the Ahiyah ASHER Ahiyah. The name was given. It's clear right here that Moshe said, I was one that spoke to Pharaoh in the name you gave me, in your name. You understand? So Moses,
Exodus what?
5:23. It said, for since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he had done evil to this people. So Moses said, I spoke to Pharaoh in your name, the name he gave him, Ahiyah, Ahiyah, which is I am that I am. I mean, it's right here clear in the Bible which name our Father gave us. Now, we got another name called right here. Go to 6 and 1, brother. Exodus 6 and 1.
Exodus chapter 6.
It's right there. It's right there.
Then Yah said unto Moses, now should I see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And Yah spoke unto Moses, and said unto him, I am Yah. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of Yah Almighty.
Almighty.
But by my name, and it says Jehovah,
That's right.
was I not known to them.
Now, how can I have Jehovah here when he already gave his name? In 3. I am that I am. How can they possibly put Jehovah right here? His name was already given.
What was on 6?
Slow.
6
and 1. Guess what? 6 and 1, 2, 3. So how can they and you have to know that they're imputed. Sister Doyle, the father's name, true name.
Oh, yes. Okay.
We're on Exodus 6, chapter 6 and 3.
Exodus 6 and 3.
I'm going to use it.
I'll just go back. I'm gonna go reading that part here. I'm gonna go back to 3 and 11. Just give her updates on, in case she have any question according to the name also. I'm gonna go back with it, because we're not that far from it.
Okay.
Exodus 3:11.
Yeah, 3 and 11.
Okay, I'll start there. That's Exodus chapter 3, verse 11. Moses said unto Yah, who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee, that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve Yah upon this mountain. And Moses said unto Yah, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, Yah of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? And what shall I say unto them?
Stop right there. Now they asking him, he's asking him, what is his name? What is the father's name? And Moses asked him that question, but he didn't know his name.
Right.
Moses knew him by the Almighty. He didn't know him as his true name. Now our Father's going to give him his name. Read 14, brother.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. And Yah said unto Moses, I am that I am.
I am that I am. And again, I am that I am in English is Ahiyah or Ahiyah. That's the name was given to Moshe because they did not know his name. So when he gave him I am that I am, which means Ahiyah or Ahiyah. Keep reading, brother.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am.
Now right there, now he said I am. Now he made it short. Now he said he just I am. Means Ahiyah. So now he said his name is I am. Okay, keep reading, brother.
So where y'all got Yashaya from? Yashaya. Yes. The first name.
Which person was on?
The first name y'all said his name was
Ahiyah or
Yashaya.
Ahiyah?
No, there's other name from last week.
Oh,
Yashaya.
well, that was because we were going by, I explained it earlier, we was going by, what man did, we were going by the old Hey Rob, hey, we were going by that chart.
Right.
In that chart, you could get 5 different names in that. That's what man gave us. We got to go back to these scriptures. That's why I'm in the scripture right here. I'm telling you what our Father's saying about his name. He's giving his name now. This is an error from the world. Everybody go by that chart.
So that's like
That's
modern Hebrew.
This really Hebrew, but they gave us this. They cause confusing name. You can get Yahweh out of this. You get Yahshua. You get Jehovah, and really this right here spelled Jehovah. This
So why we can't just say I am?
well, you gotta know. Well, you have to know what I am mean. You have to know it from Hebrew and English. That's why I say Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. I am meaning Ahiyah. Meaning Ahiyah. If I remember in the old day, Ahiyah. They used to call on the Father's name. They used to actually call on his name.
Wow.
We don't know his name because you see when I took you to Jeremiah 44, he the one took the name out of our mouth, Judah. Because we went by to Egypt and we defied his name. Our Father did that. His word always gonna stand. When he said he's gonna take his name out of our mouth, he did. So we can't blame the heathens for doing it. They was gonna do it anyway according to the prophecy that he spoke. But we gotta go back to this book right here. He's telling you his name. He giving you his name. He didn't tell you no other name. This is the only place in the Bible that he actually telling you his name. This is the only scripture he gave his name from the beginning before he go on to Exodus, Deuteronomy, before he got the children of Israel. He gave them this name right here. So we should not skip this and go no farther than this and say he got another name. But this is not the name he gave us. Jesus, Lord God, all those names blasphemy. This is the name that he's given in the scripture. I am that I am, which is Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. I used to think it was a title because the word told me it was a title, so I was listening to man. I thought it was right. I didn't pay attention to it. And when they gave me, that was the title, they also gave me this right here. And I went by that. And I preach according to this, not according to this. Now today, I'm preaching according to what the Bible says his name is. I am that I am, which means Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah, which is not a title, it's his actual name. This is his actual name, this is the name he gave. His word always going to stand in scripture. So he gave his name, he didn't give no other name. You can't find no other scripture in the Bible where he said, I gave you this name, call me by. This is the only scripture in the Bible.
So the I am that I am, you broke it down in Hebrew.
Yeah, I broke it down in Hebrew.
So what was that underneath?
This is what I did last class with, and we went off this. Yod, hey, Bob, hey. That's how we error man. Because this is what man gave us in Hebrew.
Right.
They cause us confusion. To say Yahweh, Yahuwah, and all those names. When we go back to the Bible, I am that I am in Hebrew, and I'm going to break this down to you. This is his true name in Hebrew. You can't even find this online anywhere. You don't even see his true name online. You'll see all this other stuff with Yod, hey, Bob, hey. But this is actually how to spell his name. Like, so I'm going to break it down in the scripture and show you how this is his true name. Which is Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah, which is I am that I am. Now let's go again to Exodus 5:23.
Exodus chapter 5, verse 23. It says, For since I am to Pharaoh to speak unto thy name, he has done evil to this people, neither hast thou delivered thy people at all.
Now Moses saying he went to Pharaoh, as our father told him to, and go spoke his name. So Moses gave him I am the Lamb, which is Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. Moses gave him that name because that's the name the Father gave him. Our Father didn't give him no other name but that. So Moses can't go and give him another name that the Father did not give him. He gave him a command. He had to go and say, I am that I am, Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah, which is in Hebrew, Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. Read, brother, 6 and 1.
All right, Exodus chapter 6, verse 1. Then Yah said unto Moses, Now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And Yah spoke unto Moses, and said unto him, I am Yah, and I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, by the name of Yah Almighty. But by my name, and it says Jehovah right here, was I not known to
Now,
them.
how did Jehovah give him? Because he didn't give him that name, right?
Right.
We know that he didn't give him Jehovah from reading Exodus 3. He said, I am that I am, which is Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. Now, how did Jehovah give him? That means that was put in his Bible. Because it's not the name that our Father gave Moshe to go give the children of Israel. Okay, now let's go to Revelations 22 and 13.
Wait, I think you just said anything with Jehovah from right there. I think you said that they call him by Jehovah, by that Hebrew. By Hebrew, I thought you said Jehovah.
No, that was another chart. That's another chart.
Oh, okay.
And Revelation 22.
You did chapter 22?
Verse 13.
Okay.
22 and 13.
Right. Revelation chapter 22.
Now
Verse
this is Yeshaya talking now. This is Yeshaya talking now. Go ahead, brother.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last.
Okay, now Yeshaya is saying he's I am. You got I am that I am. But our Father said he was I am. This name will agree with one, the Father and the Son and the Ruach. Yeshaya saying he's I am, the Father said he's I am. That's why the Father said in Exodus 3, he said, Moses, go tell the people I am has sent you. So he just said part of his name. He said I am. Now, Yeshaya is saying I am, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and end. This is what I am that I am means, the beginning and end forever. All this is one. The Father and Son is in this name. They are one. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 41 and 4.
ASHER.
Isaiah 41 and 4.
The book of Isaiah chapter 41 and verses 4.
Wait,
Now this is the highest saying in the beginning. Who he is. They realize they gotta be one, they gotta be together, because now the highest saying the same thing Yeshaya said.
Everybody there?
yeah, you said 41 verse 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who has wrought and done it, calling the generations from the beginning. I am Yah, the first, and with the last, I am He.
Y'all heard that word whip? I am first, whip the last. I am he. Now, the highest saying he's the beginning and forever and the last. Yeshaya said the same thing, right? And both of them got I am in their name. I am. I am is in both of them name. Okay, Genesis 1:26. Genesis 1, verse 26.
The book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And Yah said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness.
Stop right there. He said, let us. Who was he talking to?
Angel.
Messiah, right? His son. He was with him all the time, from the beginning. He was with him from the beginning. So let's let you know that they're one. Their names are one. They're not divided. They're one. Now this is the key verse right here, Psalms 119. Psalms 119. This is the key verse to get started on his name. Everybody good?
No.
Let me know that everybody get the product. I want to show y'all something. Psalms 119.
There we go.
119.
Chapter 119.
Well, the first one, once you get that, I want to show y'all something. Though. Now everybody got your voice at 119. What does it say on top?
You said 119?
Yeah, Psalm 119.
Oh,
It said, I'm the Aleph.
I see
The
it.
beginning, right? The Aleph. You see it?
Yeah.
Now, this right here, this name, gonna be right here. That's right. This is the Aleph. Which is Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and end. This will be in his name. That same song right here will be in his name. Aleph that. On Psalms 119. So that song, David is singing Psalms 119 on and on. 119, 120. The alphabet. That's beginning our Father's name. And right here it shows here the aleph. Where the word says silent, but it's not silent, it's an ah sound. Like he said, Yeshaya said, I'm the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning again. This right here, the aleph, which is the beginning. So that right there has to be in the beginning of our Father's name in Hebrew. And it's not silent. It's got the ah sound. Ahiyah. It's not silent. You said that name, ah. The aleph is in our Father's name. That's the first letter in Hebrew, according to Father's name. It's right here in Psalms. Go ahead and read, brother. Psalms 119, 1 all the way to 8.
All right. Book of Psalms 119, verses 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of Yah. Blessed are they that keep the testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his way. God has commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. Oh, that my way were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all the commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart. When I shall have learned thy righteous judgments, I will keep thy statutes. Oh, forsake me not utterly.
It's all about our Father's commandment, and being obedient. And he will open your eyes, he will bless you with his commandments. 1 John 5, 1. Go ahead.
On each, right before 9, are these the alphabet?
Yeah, this is the Hebrew alphabet. Yeah, 119, on and on and on.
Wow.
This is the alphabet. It's called alphabet in Psalms.
Okay.
And this is the beginning of his name. The alpha, the make the beginning and the end. This symbol right here, at. It's the beginning of his name and the Father's name. They are one. They're everlasting beginning and the end. Okay, 1 John 5, 1 to 13.
Book of 1 John 5, verses 1.
You and John.
1 John, verse 5.
First John is John.
1 John.
5 and 13.
5 and 1 to 13.
Everybody done?
Mom.
Everybody got it? All right. Whosoever believeth that Yeshua is the Christ is born of Yah. And every one that loveth him that begat love him also that is begotten of him. By this we know that we love the children of Yah, when we love Yah and keep his commandments.
His commandment.
For this is the love of Yah, that we keep his commandments, and that his commandments are not grievous. For whosoever is born of Yah overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Yeshua is the Son of Yah? This is he that came by the water and blood, even Yeshua, not the water only, but by the water and blood. And it is the Spirit that beareth witness, because the Spirit is true. For there are three that bear record in heaven, the Father, the Word, the Holy Spirit.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, again, now let's go ahead the board. Three that bears work in heaven. Father, Son, and Ruach, right? There are three that are together. This is what his name all represents. The Father, the Son, the Ruach. We know Yeshua was the Word in John 1 and 1. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us, right? Who's the Word? Well, we're talking about here. There's three that bear record in heaven. The Father, the Word, and the Ruach. They're one. So the name is one. His name is the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And this is the beginning of his name in Hebrew. The Aleph. Give me brother.
And there are three that bear witness in earth, the Spirit, and the water, and the blood. These three agree in one. If we receive the witness of men, the witness of Yah is greater, for this is the witness of Yah, which he has testified of the Son. He that believeth on the Son of Yah has the witness in himself. And he that believeth not Yah has made him a liar, because he believeth not the record that Yah gave of his Son.
What is the record? Go back to Genesis. I'm saying Exodus 3. That's the record from our Father. And we go against the record from our Father according to his name and go call him another name right here in the Bible. That record is not true. Keep reading, brother.
And this is the record that Yah has given to us, eternal life. And this life is his Son. He that has the Son has life, and he that has not the Son has not life. These things have I written unto you that believeth on the name of the Son of Yah, that you may know that ye have entered life, and that ye may believe on the name of the Son of Yah. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he hears us whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petition that we desire of him. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. All unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death.
There you go, brother. That's good. Now let's go to John 8:58. St. John 8:58.
St. John 8:58.
Everybody got it?
Yeah.
St. John 8:58.
Book of St. John, chapter 8, verses 58. Yeshua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
Stop right there. Now, Yeshua is saying, I am. Like the Father said, I am. The Father said in Exodus 3:13, I am has sent you. Right? Which is Ahiyah. Now, Yeshua is saying, before Abraham, I am. Their name is together. The Father, Son, the Ruach. I am that I am. Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. Beginning and forever. I am the Father, I am the Son. It's in Scripture. Before Abraham, I am. Ahiyah told you in Exodus, go tell Moshe, go tell the people, I am sending you. So the name is one. That's why he said when you pray to him, you got to pray in Yeshua's name now to get to the Father. But the Father got to be connected to the Son. Through the Son, it's the only way to get to the Father. They have to be connected for you to get to the Father through the Son. And they're connected in His name. I am that I am. Ahiyah, ASHER, Ahiyah. All right, brother, go to Matthew 22:32.
Matthew 22:32.
22:32.
Okay.
Everybody done?
Yes. 3:22:32 is. Okay. Okay.
Book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 32. I am the Yah of Abraham, the Yah of Isaac, and the Yah of Jacob. Yah is not the Yah of the dead, but of the living.
That's right. Now this is a house saying this. I'm the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's not the father of the dead, but the father of the living. Who is the living? It's ones that keep his commandments. Those are going to have eternal life. That father is calling on the Son's name to go to the Father. All right, Hebrews 13:8. Hebrews 13:8. Hebrews 13:8.
Everybody got it?
There we go.
Right. Book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verses 8. Yeshua the same yesterday and today and forever.
Yeshua saying he forever too like the Father, right? He got to be with the Father, so both of them said he forever. Yesterday, forever, Alpha, the Omega, beginning and end. This is Yeshua saying that. Now think about when they said the Messiah is coming. The Messiah. So therefore, Yeshua, the Messiah, he had to have the name Messiah in his name to be the Messiah. The name of Jesus don't have Messiah in it. Yeshua do. Which is like Ahiyah, our Father. Their names agree, but the AI is still in their name. All right, brother, let's go to Revelations 1 and 8. Revelations 1 and 8. Revelations 1 and 8.
Everybody good?
I'm not switching hard.
Revelation 1 and 8. Now this is Yeshua again.
Oh, it's 1 and 8. Alright.
Revelation 1 and 8.
Yeah, that's what. There we go.
Right. Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verses 8. I am Alpha
Alpha. Go up, keep reading.
and Omega, the beginning and the end, says Yah, which is, and that which was, and which is to come, the Almighty.
So who is Yeshua? The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. He's in the Father's name. Right here, the beginning of his name is the Alpha. Beginning of his name is the Alpha. The Omega, the beginning and the end, the Son and the Father, the one. And his name in Hebrew. We cannot put Alpha and Omega in this, Yod, Hey, Bob, Hey. The scripture tells you that he's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, which I am that I am mean forever, the beginning and the end forever. That's what Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end mean. So this is the Father and the Son. They are one. Three that bear witness in heaven. The Father, the Word, and the Ruach. And Yeshua came down, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. That's John 1 and 1. He's the Word. His Father and him agree they are one. They're not separated. Only get to the Father through Messiah. Which Father name? Ahiyah. You understand?
And what's that R every time he say the Alpha? See that R on right before you get into verse 8? Is that symbolic of anything?
R.
Every time they say I am or Alpha in here, it has like an R in front of it.
Or in that book?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got it in
You
the
don't
line.
have it.
In the beginning, I had to tell you what that means.
Oh, mine too.
Or I am Alpha.
Go to the let me look real quick. Might be this. It ain't in this. Because now in the first part of the Bible, tell you what R stuff means.
Yeah, and then where it says Almighty, it has it in front of it too.
This one says A.
So by your Alpha, does it have a T, right?
Just at the Almighty at the end of the verse, it has an R in front of that too.
This one's about using this one.
The right before which, right before Almighty.
Snatched up.
This is a mom.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's part of your Bible because yours don't got the R, his don't got the R. They got the same Bible thing. And it should be in the front. You know, but it's not in this one, this one.
Okay.
Okay, Revelations 4 and 8.
Everybody got it? Book of Revelation, chapter 4, verses 8. It says, and the four beasts had each of them 6 wings about him